Yo YouTube, so in this video today I'm going to be ranking the SMGs from best to worst. I'm going to do it, I'm going to give the gun an overall rating, list their pros and their cons, and then give you what I have got as the best class setup for each SMG. All of the gameplay you will see in today's video was from my Twitch channel, the link will be in the description below, so make sure you check that out. I'll be live throughout this week doing camo challenges, trying to grind for Interstellar before Warzone comes out. If you enjoy this type of content, make sure you like and subscribe, and without further ado, let's get into the ratings. So, coming in at dead last, what I have rated the worst SMG is the AMR9. I'm giving this gun a score of 5, it's just a bang average gun. The only benefit for this gun is its okay time to kill, but other than that, the iron sight is horrid, the recoil is quite bad, and the mag size is just terrible. I tried to add various different attachments to this gun to make it feel somewhat usable, and compared to the other SMGs, this gun is awful. You won't be able to see it much from the gameplay clips below, but I was really struggling to actually get clips with this gun. It was just so hard to get 2 pieces, 3 pieces. I was just getting singles and dying straight away after. The only reason I've rated it a 5 out of 10 is purely because that there are other guns in the game that are just as worse or even worse. But comparing this gun to old Modern Warfare 2 guns, this is probably just as bad as what the Bass P was season 1 of last game. These ratings are going to be brutal but honest at the same time. Obviously they are my own opinion. Other people can have different opinions on the weapons. It's just personal preference. I just do not like this gun. The massive downside of this gun is the iron sight. There is obviously substitutions you can put on optics. I chose not to because I just don't think an SMG should have an optic. However, this one might actually need an optic because it is pretty bad. Here is the best class I found for the AMR9. You can just pause the video now and copy it if you want to. Like I said, I would highly recommend adding an optic to this class setup. However, it's completely up to you. Coming in at number 5, we have the Striker. It's actually such a shame how bad this gun turned out in the actual full release. In the beta, this gun was meta. The only benefit about this gun now is its really good recoil control. Other than that, the mobility, the time to kill, and the fire rate of this gun let it down massively. Don't get me wrong, this gun still feels a lot better than the AMR9, and to be fair, it actually still feels quite good as a gun anyway. However, all the other SMGs are just a lot better than this gun, which is why this gun sits at a 7 out of 10. As you can see in these clips, it was a lot easier to actually get the clips. The gun still feels good. It's just like I said a second ago, other guns are a lot better than this. Here's the class setup I was using for the Striker. You can pause the video now and check out all the attachments. I actually put a mag on it this time because the time to kill was quite low, so I thought I have more bullets, I can kill people. Coming in at 4th place, I've got the other Striker variant, the Striker 9. With this gun, once again, it's just bang average. It shoots really fast, however the time to kill is really low. It's almost as if you're shooting peas at people, and if you've got a good bullet range, you'll kill pretty quickly with this gun. Another downside of this gun, the build I was using was quite stiff, so it felt a little bit clunky running around the map. However, overall, this gun it's just okay. It's an okay gun. I wouldn't choose it if I had to. There are definitely better guns like the SMGs above this, but as like a placeholder gun, it's okay. Here's the loadout I've been using for the Striker 9. You can follow these steps, or to make it a little bit more mobile, you can change the stock. Coming in at number 3, we've got the WSP9. This has got similarities to the Uzi from Verdansk. The gun has actually got a really surprisingly fast time to kill. It kills in about 3 or 4 bullets from any range. It's quite good. You are actually pretty mobile with the gun as well. You can get around really quick, as seen in these clips. You're rapid, it's so good. The only downside to these guns is the visual recoil and the actual recoil of the gun. The gun's very bouncy and you miss quite a few of your shots. And the final downside is that the mag size is only 25, so you're almost forced to play with an extra mag. Other than this though, this gun is surprisingly good. I actually didn't think it was going to be this high on the list, but after testing and using the gun, getting gold, getting forged on it, it's actually like a really good gun. Here's the class I've been running for the WSP9. I'm pretty sure this is the class to use for this gun, so make sure you use this class setup. In number 2, we've got the WSP Swarm. This gun definitely has the fastest TTK out of all of the SMGs. It kind of plays like how the Mac 10 did. Very fast, very nimble. It's a really good gun. Your mobility and movement speed on it is very good. You glide around the map really quick, and especially with this new movement buff, it's great. The only downside to this gun, and the only reason why it's not number 1, is purely because the gun is quite bad at range. If you can't shoot straight, then it's going to affect you massively. Like I said, the recoil is quite bad with the gun, but if you can control it, it's definitely very close to being number 1. Here's the class setup I've been running for this gun. Once again, these are all personal preference. I'm still playing around with the loadouts to see if I can find the best one, but this is the one that I found that's quite good at the moment. And last but not least, in number 1, we have the Rival 9 SMG. This gun is being used by all the pros as their choice of SMG. It's really good. It's insanely fast time to kill, insane mobility and movement speed, and has very good range for an SMG. This gun is literally the complete gun, and I'm actually surprised it's not been banned from competitive play yet, and I actually think it will be banned from competitive play pretty soon. Like, this gun is just broken. If I'm being picky, the downside of this gun is that the ammo runs out really fast because of how fast it shoots, but it makes up for it by all the other good positives that it has. Here's the setup I've been using. I have copied a couple of the pros for this build and make a couple of tweaks on my own. This is definitely the best class setup for this gun at this current time. I hope you've enjoyed this video. I'm going to be doing more ranking videos later down the line, so make sure you like and subscribe. I'll see you later.